Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another vidya. Today, we are reacting to the very currently controversial, if you're on X or Facebook or Instagram or anything TikTok that has to do with social media. Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ad. Let's get into it.
Here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing.
I'm gonna be honest. I hate how those jeans look. Listen, I'm here to be an unbiased, very proper, truthful, drop on honesty on this ad right now. I hate them jeans. You know who's got good jeans? Thread Grit. Thread Grit, best jeans I've ever owned. Straight up. I've had Levi's. I've had Wranglers. I've had fucking American Eagle ones, right? Old Navy. I've had all types different jeans, right? Jeans. But Thread Grit, my favorite jeans. Although I want, I gotta look on Thread Grit's website and see if they have like, cause I usually get I'll just get my jeans from Bomb Cars, right? Because that's the closest place to me that like has a big assortment of jeans. Um, but yeah, for fucking like 30-40 bucks, you can get yourself a really, really nice pair of Thread Grit jeans. Oh, why would I why would I go to American Eagle when I could do that? I'm just saying. And to be fair, before y'all get in a fucking, oh yeah, he's with us, woohoo, yeah, then no. No, I literally just bought a Post Malone t-shirt from American Eagle like 2 days ago. So
Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy
are jean jackets coming back, by the way?
the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
You see what I did there, right?
So that's what people were mad about, huh? What the fuck? All right. All right, shit. All right, shit. All right, let's see the breakdown. We are now going to look at NBC News in their coverage of the backlash that has come from this video.
Jeans are passed down from parents to offspring.
The latest front in the culture wars is leaving viewers distressed.
My jeans are blue.
Where the was this ad? That's not what I watched. What the fuck? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. American Eagle ad. Where's it at? Is this one? No, that's New York Post. Where's the official ad? I'm looking for the official ad. Cause I was like, American Eagle ad. Sydney Sweeney. Where's the official one? Oh, yeah, maybe I should have used commercial. Is this it? Is this guy playing the ad? Hold on a minute.
Often determining trait.
Okay. Hold on.
Jeans are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like
God
hair color,
damn!
personality, and even eye color. My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great jeans.
Okay. I'm not a fucking idiot. I know exactly where this controversy is coming from and the intellectual dishonesty that they're pushing here. Obviously, as somebody who is a fan of hip hop and rap, I can tell when there's double meanings in things, right? And then you have people who are probably 300 fucking pound land whales that are going to be very upset about this ad because it's an attractive woman. She's she's getting a leg up in life because of how she looks, all right? And you aren't because you got a pimple the size of fucking Kansas on your goddamn cheeks, all right? Um so there're going to be a lot of angry people. And the intellectual dishonest part is them ignoring the fact that it's obviously referencing the genes, but it's also referencing her genes, as in her biological genes. And that's the part they're going to focus on because they want to try to tear her down for looking absolutely fucking smoking in this ad. Holy shit. The last one, I was it wasn't clicking for me like how it was controversial, but that one I could see why people wanted to try to tear it down.
So
Let's
blue.
An
we're gonna
ad
go
released by brand American
we're gonna look at this now. This NBC News Now.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring.
The latest front in the culture wars is leaving viewers distressed.
My genes are blue.
An ad released by brand American Eagle in July features Hollywood star Sydney Sweeney, blonde hair, blue eyes,
Also, this is the first time I've heard of Sydney Sweeney. What else? Let me know in the comments what else she's been in because I don't recognize her.
and in classic American denim. But it's not the jeans sparking backlash, rather the message.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
While American Eagle
Hell
says
yeah.
proceeds from the limited release Sydney jean will go towards a mental health nonprofit, the campaign's language struck a dissonant chord
Hell
with
yeah.
some viewers.
Those Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads are weird. Like fascist weird. Like Nazi.
You look like a fucking bull. The last thing I'm doing is letting you near a china shop. Hell no. Hell no. You're not going to criticize a woman for taking care of herself when you have blatantly decided not to follow that path for your own personal benefit. You can't be mad when you chose to lose. Shut the fuck up, Karen.
Propaganda weird.
Let's talk about that American Eagle Sydney Sweeney ad and Eugenesis dog whistles.
The backlash, swift.
What the f are you mad for, bitch? You mad?
My genes are superior, and by that, I mean white.
With even some celebrities taking
I mean, come on, bro. Come on. What y'all mad that you had to use your OF to get famous? I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. They mad. I swear, man. Women stay hating, bro. They do. They fucking hate everything, bro. But the thing that they hate the most is other women, especially another woman that has that has more success than them. Every time. Every time. It's insane. Like I think the worst behavior that I've ever seen women do is gaslighting their fat friend. You ever seen this? Go to a club. Go to a club, right? And this is for you wall hangers, right? This is for y'all that kind of just stand in the back and mind your business. While you're there doing fucking nothing because you're too afraid to go talk to people, I want you to observe everyone very closely. I want you to find that group, right? That has 4 attractive girls, 3 attractive girls, and 1 fat girl. Okay? And watch how they are all high school fucking cheerleading Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys cheerleading this fucking fat girl like she's goddamn Beyonce, bro. It's disgusting, bro. I feel so bad for that fat girl. This shit doesn't happen with guy friends. You know why? You know why this doesn't happen between guy friends? Because all of us would collectively bully our friend. That person would get bullied to either 2 two choices essentially. Either our friend kills themselves because we fucking absolutely drilled it home every single day and every chance we got, right? Or they do the thing that's 9 times out of 10 going to happen, right? Um, and that's they start eating better. They start, uh, maybe they start shaving, kind of, trimming up the beard, making it look nice, changing up the hairstyle. Maybe they just been fucking letting their hair grow. They haven't been, it starts making them hold themselves to a higher standard, right? That's what men do, right? But women don't. Women use deception, manipulation, and they put you up on this pedestal, and then they just wait for you to crash because they don't have to worry about you because they look like her. This your friend right here. This is your hot friend. She's putting you up here on that pedestal where she's looking up to right now. And then the minute you fall, she ain't gonna give a fuck that you're gone.
Aim at the ad.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring.
American Eagle now responding to the controversy, posting on Friday.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes, is and always about the genes. Her genes, her story. We'll continue to celebrate how everyone wears their AE genes with confidence their way. Great genes look good on everyone. Facts. Also, that's a fucking lie. Okay, like I understand American Eagle that you're putting out this response, and it is actually from a corporate standpoint bold, nice, very good, nice. But not everybody looks good in jeans, bro. There are some people that I wish would walk around with robes and MC Hammer pants because I don't want to see none of that. None of that. As a matter of fact, just put a ski mask on too. Just cover the whole thing. Cover the whole thing top to bottom. Oh my god, no.
Friday, in part, great genes look good on everyone. But critics are also getting critiqued. The White House's communications director characterizing the backlash as, quote, cancel culture run amok, with Republican Senators.
It is. It really is. Every fucking time it is. Oh my god. These fucking Karens, bro. They don't stop. It's like shut the fuck up. We're so done with you, man. Everybody's done taking your shit. Speaking of which, Visa and MasterCard are currently learning that the hard way because they decided to fold into some fucking stupid Karen group in Australia and try to enforce that same thinking here in America, which you can't do because unlike in the UK right now, we have freedom of fucking speech. We don't get locked up for shit. And I'm not political, but I also can't ignore that fact because it's fucking everywhere right now. And everybody that I like to watch won't stop bringing it the fuck up. So, shout out to y'all in the UK. I hope things get better for you because that's insane. I can only imagine, fucking you on Xbox Live, right? You say some fucked up shit and then police bust your fucking door in because you made some 12-year-old across the country cry, dude. Fuck's sake.
Ted Cruz saying the criticism amounts to the crazy left coming out against beautiful women. Even Vice President J.D. Vance weighing in.
My political advice to the Democrats is continue to tell everybody who thinks Sydney Sweeney is attractive is a Nazi. that appears to be their actual strategy.
Why do you
Dude, they're so aware, man. I'm so glad that I look at politics from outside of the bubble because I get to see like the crazy lefties and the crazy righties and all the fucking people in between just absolutely just going at it and just constantly trying to tear each other down. And it's so funny to see like these moments of like self-awareness. I just wow. I get to see it in. I'm looking at it more so from a psychological perspective, right? Because I think it's like watching a circus. Like it's like so much brain rot entertainment, man. Wow.
Think this ad has resonated and perhaps stirred a little controversy from so many people.
This one is driving attention for the wrong reasons, for controversy, for either being not clever enough, or on the opposite end of that spectrum, for being downright offensive, maybe even racist.
Now,
What? It's only racist to intellectually dishonest fucking people. What the fuck?
now other brand ads are under scrutiny too. Dunkin' releasing a spot this week.
This tan? Genetics.
The company's comment sections now filled with similar critiques.
Why are ads so obsessed with genetics all of a sudden? What's up with the ads and the word
One
genetics?
user asking, why are ads so obsessed with genetics all of a sudden?
Because people want to look like attractive people. They don't want to look like a bunch of fat fucking Cheeto dust in the fucking belly button, nasty ass, morbidly obese fucking people. Wow. It's almost like people want to be healthy in 2025. Who would have thought?
And competing apparel brand Abercrombie & Fitch releasing their own campaign.
I'm here with Abercrombie today on set in New York City. I'm having the best time ever.
And she's not even like, she's not even ugly. She's not even ugly. She's still fat. She's still unhealthy. But she's not ugly. You know, she loses a bit more weight, she'll look fucking insane. She'll probably look as good, if not better, than Sydney Sweeney. But I'm sure even she's doing some sort of weight management or weight loss something to rep whatever the fuck this fucking brand. I hate trying to pronounce that shit. What is it called? Abercrombie. Abercrombie.
Some users saying, quote, I'm so glad Abercrombie is showing different.
Oh my god, dude. Look at the likes. Look at the likes. 78 likes. I'm so glad Abercrombie is showing different sized models. So many girls reply, "Oh, they don't make my size." And I'm like, "Girl, yes they do. No they don't." 78 likes. Ain't nobody agrees. Nobody. And this other one, Abercrombie, where everyone has great jeans. 294 likes. Nobody gives a fuck about either of your virtue signaling fucking fake faggoty Ann, raggedy Ann fucking posts, okay? Wow. Welcome to the world of retards.
Sized models and Abercrombie,
You both get in for free, by the way.
where everyone has great genes. NBC News reached out to American Eagle, Sydney Sweeney's team, Duncan, and Abercrombie for comment, but did not immediately hear back. What would
That's because they were cooking, and we're gonna get into that.
you recommend to a brand navigating a comms crisis like this?
I don't know that.
You don't appeal to any of them. You don't give them their way, and you ignore the fact that they're being obnoxious fucking retards. And if it was me, if I was the CEO of American Eagle, oh man, I'd be having another ad getting filmed that day. I'd be like, all right, bet. I bet.
This brand thinks it is a crisis. I believe this brand aimed its target and is hitting it.
For now, the denim drop.
She's right. She's right. They fucking nailed it on the head. You know how many people have been buying American Eagle? Choo. And the funny thing is, I did see something about like, oh yeah, their stock's going down. And then you look at the fucking screenshot they gave, and it's a 5-day fucking whatever you call it screenshot. But if you look at the overall month, they're going up. It's positive. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You think a 5-day win is it? That's your victory? That's the war you fought for? No. No, you idiot. You just lost the battle. American Eagles winning the war. They're going up.
Obama remains far from zipped up.
Brands need to understand they are not going to be able to put this work out without it being scrutinized. The internet is your scrutiny.
It wouldn't be scrutiny if you just if people actually like everybody has a right to their opinion, but there's a reason that like I do believe that there should be some sort of like initial ceiling you have to hit, like an age thing or something like that. Like what's a good age? 18. 18, you are not allowed to be on the internet until you turn 18. And then you can have access to the internet. I think it's better that way. It forces people to actually live in reality for a while. It grounds them. And then when they get on the internet, they already have their bearings. And then they can kind of clash their own what they know with what they read online, right? Because I do believe that people in it, this is not generational specific. This is not gender specific. This is not race specific. Everyone gets lost in the sauce eventually. And, you know, most people, once you've been on here long enough, you're good at bringing yourself back. And you're like, oh, okay, fuck, I didn't know all the information. I didn't know the context. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. Because the internet is just a giant fucking bowl of spaghetti. So you gotta like really fucking if you're trying to find specific information about a specific topic, you're gonna get fed a bunch of bullshit, and somewhere there's a 1% fucking perfectly on point article, video, something of substance, context that you need to find. That's the hard part that most people still don't know how to do.
Zinclair Samoa, NBC News.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated.
That's crazy. That's crazy. No, I'm all in. I'm all in. That fucking dude, that ad was so good, dude. I can't wait for my Post Malone shirt to get here. That's what I ordered from I don't know if I said that earlier in the video, but that's what I ordered from the American Eagle. And then we actually have all sorts of stuff to yeah, who's really mad at the American Eagle ad? American Eagle doubles down on the Sydney Sweeney ad. Let's see. Is this person malding out? What's
In a
going
bit
on?
of a twist, American Eagle is doubling down on the ad they made with Sydney Sweeney and choosing
Facts.
not to apologize to the woke mob that is trying to cancel them,
Also facts.
accusing them of making Nazi propaganda with this whole Great Genes ad.
They always go to that. I notice that. People. It doesn't matter if you're not political or not. I want you to do yourself a social experiment. And this is mainly for people who are not political because you need to be completely detached from politics to be able to enjoy this moment like I have, right? I want you to go find some sort of major conservative. I mean, like full conspiracy Andy freaking Trump does everything right, MAGA crazy guy, right? Find that person and get into an argument with them on the internet. On the internet, because that's where the absolute crazies of the crazies are. And then I want you to do the same thing with a liberal person. And I want you to see how they argue. And I want you to pick up on the different things that they use to argue against you all the time. This is something that I do. This is something that I do because I don't follow like any sort of like liberal groups or a conservative groups or anything like that. But I do follow news stuff. That way I can kind of keep up on like what the latest thing is. That's how I found out Hogan was dead, this and that and the other thing, right? RIP by the way. But yeah. So when the ad was hitting its peak controversy, that's when it was like, all right, we're going to have some fun. So I found some libbies in the comments and I immediately started arguing with them. And it's like a fucking script. Like they're literal sheep. Literal sheep. And my God, is Kamala Harris or Joe Biden or whoever the big liberal fucking media person is right now. My God, are they the fucking shepherd of these absolute fucking retards? It's always how it goes. It's always how it goes. Because like the first thing that I did was I called the person out for being fat because they're mad and they're hiding behind a fucking anime profile picture. So I was like, "Nope, you're a fat. You're definitely fat." And what did they say? What was the next thing that they said? They said something. Oh, um, they said that was what's it called? Fattest or something like that? Like it's like against fat positivity or something like that. That's a new one for me. I haven't heard that. I've heard of fat activists before, but fattest, I don't. Maybe they're so fucking lazy now that they're just combining fat and activist together because they're too lazy to say both words, so they're just saying fattest. Oh man. And it's so easy to fucking play that out because it's just like you can either say fattest or fattest, like the IST versus the EST. It's so easy. So easy. So I'm getting in an argument with this fucking idiot. And then so I immediately check that and they respond immediately with, "Oh, you needed a period here. You missed your apostrophe. Oh, grammar Nazi stuff going on, right? Oh, you spelled this wrong." Yeah, typical, right? And then I think I responded with this would be so I don't have good enough memory for this. I'm just gonna fucking hold on. We're just gonna pull it up. We're gonna pull it up. Well, I'm gonna pull it up and read it to you. I'm not gonna fucking let's see, where's that? Where did that go? All right, so on BuzzFeed, when they put out their post about it, right? I said, "Who cares?" This is me in the comments. This is what I said. "Who cares? Democrats can't be mad when their poster girl for their ads is the size of Jupiter. No one wants to look like a fat guy or fat girl. Nothing is more disgusting than overly fat people." That's what I put in the comments. Obviously, to spark controversy and piss people off. So immediately I got a couple of replies. And the funny thing is, like, one of them, like, I literally just talked her out of her position, and she actually came around to my position, which is kind of hilarious. And then the next person said incel vibes. And I said, "Stop hiding behind your profile picture. First, Karen, you call me an incel because you got called out and you don't like it." And then she came up with a whole paragraph of fucking bullshit. To which I responded, "Can you send that in light years? Because I cannot orbit around you right now. Oh god. And then the whole grammar thing came up, and I was like, you only bring it up grammar because it's the classic tactic. Here it is. Oh wow. Here's the classic grammar Nazi tactic because you lost the argument getting roasted in the comments of a thread. Um, have fun eating your self-esteem back up at the buffet line, Karen. Treat yourself better, and maybe you'll eventually have a profile picture that doesn't include fake anime. So, well, essentially, the fake anime part that's from a whole different thing. But yeah, they had some fan art fucking anime thing, so I just had to rub that in because it wasn't even a legit anime.
Ad. Recent post, they say Sydney Sweeney has great genes, is and always was about the genes. Her genes, her story, will continue to celebrate how everyone wears their American Eagle jeans with confidence their way. Great genes look good on everyone. Normally when things like this happen, you will see a brand tripping over itself to apologize to this small group of people who are so loud about how offended they are by what they're seeing. This time, they're standing their ground. And this is exactly how it should go, because
Yeah, because they can do it now. You tried to do this before when the Democrats were in charge. It was fucking. They would have been fucking absolutely hate mobbed. Stores would have been busted into. Because the funny thing is, every time I see liberals or Democrats in an uproar, it always ends in violence. Like it's constantly violent. Because like yeah, the conservatives can be violent because there are examples of that. However, every single time it's the lefts that are the most violent every time. And it's really the local people, the family run businesses, the fucking people that they claim to support. Those are the ones that suffer the most. Every time.
First of all, American Eagle did nothing wrong. Secondly, when you
You don't have to
apologize
be
to
an
these
idiot to
individuals,
see
you learn
that.
quickly that an apology is not what they want. They simply want you to submit. So it's nice to see a brand that is finally going to be standing their ground on an ad and saying, you know what? We know what we meant by this advertisement. And if you try to obscure it and change it
Facts.
and call it something.
Yep. Fucking facts, dude. Fucking facts. I like that. I like that. Well said. Well said. Yeah, that's the most I'm gonna talk about this bullshit. We fucking talked about this for 30 goddamn minutes and went over a bunch of shit. Um, why has America learned from the Sydney Sweeney? What has America learned from the Sydney Sweeney situation? We asked the experts. You asked CNN and you called it the experts. What the fuck? 26 views. Well, that didn't go very well. Oh my God, I forgot about this. If the Democrats won the election, facts. Yuck. Yuck. Gross. Disgusting. What the fuck is this? You couldn't pay me enough to film this with a camera. No fucking shot. No fucking shot. American Eagle or Nazi Eagle, of course. Of course. People are so tired of that shit, bro. So fucking tired, man. Damn. It's actually nuts, man. It's actually nuts. People just find any reason to be mad, man. American Eagle throws shade on critics, blah blah blah. Ad featuring, yeah. We saw that earlier. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Pretty much it. Pretty much it. At the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck about any of these wokies or this bullshit. The only audience you should appeal to is the audience that holds a majority interest into your product or your company in general. So there's no point in time that you should ever stray from that. There's no point in time where you should ever capitulate to these fucking losers, these goddamn retards, these morons, these fucking fat bitches. All right? None. Do not capitulate ever. Ever, ever, ever. We're done with that. We're done with that. No, absolutely not. We're over it. Honestly, we should bring in some rehabilitation. That's what I think. I think we should introduce fat rehabilitation. So if you hit like a 400 pounds or more, like you should be rehabilitated down to 200 pounds and then re-released back into public society, where like everything is limited. You know, we throw these fuckers in some sort of shop, you know, make sure that they have the ability to continue to make money and support their family, all that stuff, you know. But they have specific meals and they have to do specific exercises every day, or I don't know, maybe fucking tase them or something. I don't know. It's a joke, obviously. Chill out, Karen. I know you're freaking out already. You're in the fucking comments, dude. Chill out. It's a joke. It's a yoke. It's a yoke. All right. That's going to be it for this video. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Later. Peace.